Hey guys, so this is the kickoff to my newest segment, Mobility Monday, where every Monday I'm going to be going over just different drills, different mobility drills, maybe some stuff for pain relief. Like today we're going to go over pain for the outside of the knee, commonly referred to as runner's knee. But before I do that, I'm going to go over a very important tip that without this tip, you will not get rid of pain in your knee, and you're not going to get rid of pain in any other joint in your body. You're not going to be able to release overactive muscles, super tight muscles without this tip. So because of this tip, this first segment is going to be a little longer than what it will normally be, but it's going to be very enlightening, so stay tuned and I know you'll enjoy it. Alright guys, so here's the deal. Getting rid of pain in the knees, in the shoulders, in the neck, and in the low back have become super common and very sought after in today's world. In fact, I'd say about 90% of people suffer from these issues because 90% of people are living a very similar lifestyle. To tell you the honest truth, even those who sit all day versus those who run a lot have a lot of the same joint issues because, believe it or not, a lot of the same muscles get worked and overactive. For instance, our issue today, the outside knee pain, that runner's knee. People who sit a lot have this issue. People who run a lot have this issue, or people who do too many squats or whatever. Because what happens is certain muscles get activated over others a lot. And then if certain muscles get overactivated a lot, they get shortened. They get very shortened and tight. And then that's gonna cause the muscle that's opposite of them to get very lengthened and weak. And that's gonna cause a lot of issues in a lot of different joints. And honestly, sometimes, even though like today, pain in your knee, you think, okay, it's gotta be something to do with around my knee. But really what it's got to do with is your IT band right here. But wait, there's more. Yeah, sure, it has to do with your IT band. Your IT band's super tightened. But why is your IT band tight? Why is this tight from all your running and sitting? Well, doing stuff to your IT band isn't gonna be the answer. So what's really going on is it's gonna be in here, in what's called your tensor fascia lata. I call it the Starbucks muscle because it sounds like something my girlfriend would get from Starbucks. But that's TFL for short. It's got what's going on. It's your TFL right here. This hip flexor, this internal, this internally rotates your hips as well. It gets really shortened and tight. So it's really shortened and tight, and that causes our glutes back here to get very lengthened and weak. 90% of people in today's society, their glutes are lengthened and weak. And what do? We don't know about our TFL muscle, so we stretch and foam roll our glutes. Well, you're stretching and foam rolling a muscle that's already lengthened, and this leads into that tip I was telling you about. You need to know how to foam roll and stretch the correct muscle for the correct problem, and you need to properly do it. Unfortunately, foam rolling and stretching is one of those things that doing a little isn't better than doing nothing at all. You should really just do the proper amount or not do it at all. That's kind of what it comes down to, because if you're one of these people, I'm gonna do my calves for a second here. This is what I see a lot. You're running late for your workout, gotta get your workout in. Okay, I'm good. That's really not gonna do much. And that might have been a little bit of an exaggeration. Just trying to make you laugh a little there, but the thing is, you have to do it for at least a minute. Minimum of a minute, and it cannot be a super soft foam roller, because if it's a super soft foam roller that takes the shape of your muscle, you're doing nothing. So it's gonna be a little painful at first. It's gonna be a little painful because you think about it, you're digging into your tissues, you're digging into your fascia, you're digging into your muscle, and you're trying to lengthen it. It's gonna hurt just a little bit. But if you wanna get rid of that knee pain, that chronic knee pain, you're gonna have to do it. So you have to foam roll the right muscle and in the right way. So for that knee pain, for 90% of people, the big culprit is that TFL, that Starbucks muscle. So what do we need to do? We need to foam roll it. Well, let me go over how to do that properly. The first thing you're gonna have to do is make sure you're on the right muscle. We don't wanna be too far back here because we're getting that lengthened glute and then we're just making issues worse. So you're gonna need to rotate forward a little bit and really get this part right here. Not too far forward, not too on the side, right in the middle here on the foam roller. And then, not only that, we're gonna need to position the foam roller in a certain way. You see, this muscle runs like this. through here. So we've got a foam roll in that same direction. So I'm gonna turn it so that when I go up and down, it's going in that same direction. I'm gonna get my muscle on there, put some pressure on it. I'm slipping off because my shirt's all silky and smooth. And right there, I'm gonna find pressure, I'm gonna find a trigger point, I'm gonna hold over it, breathe through it, and relax. I can move around a little bit, taking that tighten muscle. It's not a big muscle, you're not gonna need a lot of movement, very tiny movement, and just foam roll over it, minimum of a minute. There's no maximum, you just go as long as you can. And that's gonna help a lot to relieve your knee pain. There's also other stretches you can do, but this video's already reached longer than I want it to be. In the future, these videos will try to stay under 3 minutes. So that's the big tip, that's the big secret. You have to foam roll the correct muscle in the correct way. Don't foam roll lengthened, weakened muscles. Foam roll tight, overactive muscles. And you'll be able to affect a lot of change in your body, get rid of a lot of joint pain, which is gonna help you perform better, gonna get you faster results. Mobility trumps strength. If you're running late for a workout, I'd rather have you foam roll out for a minute or two and miss a couple sets than don't do any mobility, do those sets, and then what happens? Then you're just facilitating further imbalance and further pain, and that's useless, that's not good. So that's my secret today, that's my video today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with some friends who you think it could help, and also make sure to leave some sort of suggestion for me on what you want to see, otherwise I just gotta do what I want. You know, if you want to see how do I get rid of shoulder tightness, how do I get rid of overactive traps, how do I do this, that, leave a comment below, I'll get to it when I can. Thank you guys for watching.